I could barely get out of bed this morning. Yeah, so stiff and sore from laying up there, crawling up there, coming back down, laying down, squirming around, trying to swing a hammer while you're laying down, stretching both shoulders, both torn rotator cuffs. And last night, my right arm, I couldn't lift it above my head to save my life. It's gotten better today. We're gonna get back at it now that we got this wastegate actuator right here. It's a pretty big thing. So removing this gives us a lot of room to work now, because the clamp was basically, it's right where my middle finger is where the clamp is, and so by taking this off you have much better access to it. And the clamp, this is a clamp similar to it. This one is twice the size, so the one we're trying to take off is smaller, and it is basically right there. It's really hard to get anything in there, and I have pushed and pushed on this, and see, that's all it does is push this up. They're welded together. The three sections that are spot welded together. So before, we haven't been able to put enough force to do anything really. I thought I was hitting on it over here on this side right here, and maybe you can see that where I was tapping it with the, let's see, yeah, I had this right here and I was hitting it with a hammer thinking it might shock it loose, but nope, because it is really tight like that. Now the bolt, don't worry, the bolt's not a factor anymore because it comes loose. See, once you loosen it up, then it's not a factor. So we are basically in this position right here. So don't want to have to ruin this thing, but worst case scenario, we can attach something to it now that we have access over here. See, before it wasn't a straight shot from out here. Now it's not a straight shot, but it's much better than it was before. So if we have to, we can maybe pull on it from this direction, and because it's hard to put any force on it laying down up there, you know, not like I'm Superman or whatever. But in all honesty, for the amount of hours that have been out here working on this thing, I'm satisfied with the progress so far, because this is really hard work. This is really hard to get to, especially if you have never done this particular job before. Well, we have achieved partial success. Now that we removed the wastegate actuator, we have so much more room to work. Consequently, was able to get my screwdriver in there and pry, get it underneath here and pry. And I've got one section loose. I've got two more that are still tight. So we worked for 5 days now to get this. This is the first movement. This thing has not moved. It has been, now this is a copy. This is a bigger one. There's two of these. This is the larger of the two. The one we're having problems with is about half this size. And for the longest time, it was about like that. There was just no room to do anything at all, and hard to put anything on it. We beat on it with a hammer, with a chisel right here, just to thinking the shock would shock it loose. No go. So we took everything out of the way And this was a big thing because it's basically like this in orientation to it. So it's really in the way. By moving that out of the way, we have much more room. So now that we got this first section loose, we've got to work on this one and this one. So it's coming off. Well, we're making more progress on the clamp that's like this, but half the size. So we've got, there are always 3 sections you can see. 1, 2, and 3. Now the one that we got in there is about half the size. We've got this section loose. We've got this section loose. This one right here is still clamped on there tight, and it's on the bottom. Really, really hard to get to. Really, really hard to get to. But we've made big success. We got this loose and this loose, so we get this one. It's coming out. Yippee! And I didn't destroy it. I almost did. Oh my God. Oh my God, 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. And it's coming out. Yippee! I knew we could do it. We could do anything. Not fast though. Oh my God. This is wonderful. Well, look at this. We've got it out. We got the O-rings off. You could see where it was leaking right here. Just pouring out of this side right here. Once it built up enough heat and pressure. And these were this O-ring, which was better than the other ones. So this was the top. You could see where it was leaking out on the side right here. Now the bottom, where it fits on the engine, it's probably leaking there too. These were these yellow O-rings, and they look how flat they are. You can tell how flat that one is, and they're really hard, not pliable at all. This one's really flat. Those ones aren't too bad, but they're flat too. We'll order some new O-rings and see about, they make this right here is a solenoid that's operated off of pressure. Doesn't seem to be working too good, but it off of a certain amount of pressure is supposed to close the butterfly in the downpipe, restricting it, heating the engine up sooner. And then once it reaches a certain pressure, then the arm or whatever retracts and the butterfly opens up and the exhaust can go out. Anyway, so we want to do away with that. Whether we have one of these in Mesa in storage. Pretty sure it's in Mesa. I looked through my stuff here, but I'm pretty damn sure it's in Mesa. This right here, that's bypassed this right here. So rather than ordering another one, I don't know, man. Drive all the way to Mesa for that thing. I don't know. Well, I'd think about that. So we at least are successful. I got that clamp off. It was a real struggle. It was a real struggle. And we didn't destroy the clamp, but we bent it. Here it is right here. We got both opening sides, and then that bottom one was the one that was just really stuck on there. So this is where it went right here. But this way. You can see there's no room to work on this thing. Just absolutely no room to work on it at all. Like this right here. It's just like no room. That was like this. That's exactly the way it was on there. Just like that right there. And by taking this off, it gave us room to get in here with our hand. And then there's no room up top, and there's no room back here in the back. So, we're on a downhill stretch now. We ain't quite fixed, but the hard part, I would say, is behind us. Wouldn't y'all?